Chapter 5. Can we live without sugar? No, we cannot. You have to understand that in the process of evolution, it's a medical fact. We cannot change the fact. Our brain can only use sugar. Sugar, glucose, yes. It cannot use fat, it cannot protein. So protein and fat can be broken down. Protein can be broken down and converted to sugar easily. So, and the fat can provide broken down and provide energy to rest of the body. So, point is, the brain needs sugar only, and so whenever we eat food, our body breaks it down to. Food has all three of them components. Glucose, protein, and fat. So sugars, everybody knows about sugar. Wheat has mostly carbohydrate, mostly sugar in it, complex sugars, and we cook it because it becomes easy to digest, and then our body breaks it down. Breaks it down to very very small molecules. Monosaccharide like one glucose is a monosaccharide. And sugar, the regular sugar, table sugar, is a disaccharide. It has two, sugar and fructose. Even our body breaks it down to single molecule. That's how it can absorb it. So we go through the whole digestive process, and as like I said, blood sugar goes up, body makes insulin and brings it down. Second thing is the protein. So we have protein like soya bean has pulses, soya bean, and cheese, they have protein, milk has protein, and again body breaks it down to simple amino acids. And fresh protein is considered the best because we need essential amino acids also. And then third is the lipids or fat. They call it, lipids is a medical word. Fats, you all know about the oils or all the waxes. In our body, steroids, we need fats and we need steroids. They are essential for making hormones, for so many things. And they are hydrophobic. They repel water. If you put oil on the water, it doesn't mix with it. So those are the properties of fat. Once again, body breaks down the fat to very very small fatty acids and then absorbs it. And then any extra food we eat, insulin can convert extra glucose to fat and store it. Why do body needs to do that? You cannot live without air. Within minutes you will choke. You will, like underwater we cannot survive. We have to keep. You cannot live without water. We may live maybe without a day, 2, 3, couple of days without water, but then eventually we will die too. So we cannot live without food also, but this is where comes in. Water, oxygen, there is a plenty all around. Sometimes you may not have access to food. So body stores food. Beer, they hibernate for 6 months, so they get their food from the stored fat. Fat breaks down and provide the food to rest of the body. And the whale, whale always comes in shallow water, lives in the very deep water. Big whale, huge, but it comes into shallow water. It stays, once it has a baby, it's a mammal like us, feeds milk to its baby. And why in shallow water? Because baby is not like fish. They can breathe underwater. So it has to come to the surface to breathe air. So baby is small, and so she lives in a shallow water because she pushes up the baby can come and breathe air. So that's what I am saying. But then it stays with the baby for 6 months, and then so it has a huge store of fat. So this is the evolutionary process. God has prepared us for emergencies for next 6-7 days, but at the same time, most of the time provides plenty of air is there, and water, obviously, is plenty of water all around us. So